Lohi, and then there's another woman called Loviatar, and in the story in the Kalevala, they are one and the same, but some people argue that they should actually be two separate women. And Loviatar is important because she is at one point impregnated by the wind deity, and then she gives birth to 9 diseases and plagues. And at one point in the story, we didn't really talk about it, but during the time of darkness, plagues start to run rampant through the Finnish people. But because she's impregnated by the wind deity, she is referred to repeatedly as a harlot. A lot of times when people want to put women down, this is a common way that they refer to women.
Disempowering women, by calling them names. And so this is our chance, Vanessa, to give her back her power that she was very happy to take for herself. But taking the sun away, this is another reference to another Greek myth. She stole the sun and the moon and the fire, and the crops began to die. Farmers couldn't farm. Everything is dying. It's like the Greek myth with Demeter and Persephone.
Yes, I immediately thought that too.
Okay, so these are recurring themes, which I love. But again, do we say Demeter was evil? Actually, we don't, which is really interesting.
No.
In Greek myths, we never considered Demeter to be evil, and yet
she's a grieving mother.
Thank you. She's a grieving mother. She did it on purpose. So could we see that there was some purpose behind what Lowry was doing also? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go back to this different translation of Homer by this woman. I've got to find out her name. I'm so sorry. Apologies to the author because she's incredible. We say Persephone in Homer, waiting 20 years was crazy, waiting for her husband 20 years. But
Penelope.
She was Penelope, thank you.
Yes.
But she was actually genius in keeping these suitors at bay for 20 years.
Yes.
There's another thing, because you brought up the word harlot, that term. There were her maidservants that were, in the male translations, they were always lovers of the suitors. They were always willingly giving their body to the suitors and having fun with them. In fact, in Greek, the term was slaves. They were not her maidservants, they were slaves. Slaves had to do what with anyone with money had wanted them to do. So in other words, they had no consent. And so this is always the translation or the interpretation of someone who's writing it down.
Yes.
And okay, so you and I are both reacting to two different interpretations of our research, which I find fantastic.